Welcome to using the Google Productivity apps. In this video, I will show you how the Google products differ from others, such as Microsoft Office, and how to use the collaboration tools built within Google Apps for Education, now called G Suite for Education. Google's productivity apps allow you to create documents with Google Docs, spreadsheets with Google Sheets, presentations with Google Slides, forms with Google Forms, as well as other types of digital files. So let's get started. First, I'll enter drive.google.com into Chrome, or I could use the Google App Launcher here and select Google Drive. Once in Drive, I can create new files by selecting the New button. The three main options, Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides, will be found here in the list. To select another option, such as Google Forms or Google Sites, I have to select the More button. I'll start by creating a new Google Doc. Notice that when the new document is created, it is opened within a new tab in Chrome. Also notice that the document already has a name, Untitled Document. Google will automatically name every file that you create Untitled plus the file type, such as Untitled Document or Untitled Spreadsheet. The first thing you should do is rename the file. Click on the name and enter something a bit more descriptive. The new file will automatically be saved into my Google Drive. It will be saved into whatever folder I initiated the creation. If I go back to my Drive, I will see the document. Double-clicking will open the file again. The toolbar and menu structure for Google Docs is very similar to other tools that you may have used, such as Microsoft Office. You can print, undo, and redo, as well as change fonts and other formatting options. What you will not find is a save option. Google Drive will automatically and immediately save your changes as you make them. If I type something, notice that it will say Saving at the top of the document. That changes to All Changes Saved to Drive when the save is complete. You will find similar processing with all of the Google Productivity apps. If I go back to my Drive and create a new Google Sheet, you will see a new spreadsheet has been created and opened in a new tab. The spreadsheet has been named Untitled Spreadsheet, so the first thing I should do is rename it. The toolbar and menu structure is similar to Microsoft Excel, and like Google Docs, the changes I make will automatically be saved. In this video, I will not be covering more on how each of the different productivity apps operate. Just know that these apps will give you the same functionality as those in the Microsoft Office apps, but you may need to look around a bit to find it. Now let's look at the sharing and collaborating features of the Google apps. I'll start with sharing files. If you want your colleagues to collaborate on a document in real time with you, you'll need to share it with them. Here is a Google Doc I want to share with my team. Clicking the Share button here brings up the Shared with Others dialog. I start by adding a name and then deciding what type of editing rights to give them. Can edit, can comment, or can view. I can add a note if I wish, before clicking the Send button. My collaborators will get an email with a link to the document. They will also find the document in the Shared with Me view of their Google Drive. If I have a large group of people who need to have access to a document, I can use the shareable link instead of adding each person. Again, I'll need to click the Share button here and then Get Shareable Link. By default, the rights will be set to View, but I can change it here. To get the link, I'll click Copy Link, and I can then paste it into an email to send to whoever needs it. Once collaborators have been added, we can work together within the document. For this document, I have shared it with one other person. I'll know when that editor and I are in the document at the same time because I will see new icons show up here on the toolbar. And when that editor is modifying the document, a cursor will appear at the point within the document the editing is being done. Any changes the person makes will happen in real time. There will also be a chat icon that appears. To start a chat, I can click on the icon to bring up the window and type away. If I want to add a comment to the document when I'm not collaborating at the same time, I can highlight the text I have a question on and select the comment button here. Or if it is a general comment and not on specific text, I can use the comment button here on the toolbar. If I want to make sure one of my collaborators sees a comment, I can tag them within the comment itself. I just use the plus or @ key anywhere within the comment box, and a list of email addresses will be displayed. I select the person I want, and they will receive an email notification with my comment. If you have used the Track Changes feature in Microsoft Word, that functionality is also available in Google Docs. The process is called Suggesting Mode. To switch to Suggesting Mode, click the pencil here and change to Suggesting. When someone suggests an edit, you will see the old text with a line through it next to the suggested text. Those changes can then be accepted or rejected. The history of all suggestions and whether they have been accepted or rejected can be seen by clicking on the Comments button here. Another great collaboration tool is Revision History. Google keeps track of every keystroke made by every editor in every file. For example, this document has had many changes made. If I go to the File plus Revision History, I can see all the changes that have been made over time by each collaborator. I can then revert to any of those older versions if needed. Reverting to a previous version of a document doesn't eliminate any versions, but moves the previous versions to the top of the revision history. Finally, if it's been a while since you've been in a file, you can see the changes that have been added by your collaborators when you open it again. You should see New Changes here, or you can use the File plus See New Changes menu item. You can use the arrow here to scroll through the list of changes. Added text is highlighted. Deleted text has a strike-through. That's it for using the Google Productivity apps. If you have any questions, please contact us at support@916schools.org.